Hey guys, Chris Arhus, OptimalTriathlete.com, and this isn't really a training tip. This is kind of just partly a review, I guess, or a shout out also to a company that does earphones, and kind of a little bit about their customer service too, I guess, because you know, I used to not run with anything. You know, I just run without music or earphones or whatnot, and then I started running with earphones and music, and then I run and listen to self-help and motivational stuff, and then listen to music, so a little bit of all in both. But I don't know if I have weird shaped ears or what, but I could never get the little earbuds from like the iPods and things like that, the ones that just stick straight in. They just would never stay in. And then even I started, you know, getting the over-the-ear hook ones, but then they still would just kind of hang there, and they'd kind of fall out, and the only reason why they're staying in there is because they were hanging over the ear. So my son, a couple of years ago, got me a set of the Ironman YurBuds, you know, like that. I don't know if that's backwards in there or not, but and so I used, and they were just awesome, and you can kind of see that they have a real different kind of shape to them. I've got it marked there so I know which ear to put it in, right and left. Not that it really matters, but so the thing is when they go in, you put them in like sideways, and then you kind of twist it down, and that locks it in. And I mean, you see that. So when you're running, they don't pop out. Now the thing is my daughter likes, like, if she gets a hold of these, she bites them off and chews them like gum. But at some point I had lost one of them, and this particular set that my son got me came with two sets, but you can kind of see they're two different sizes. So there's the smaller size there on my left, your right, I guess, and then the bigger size there. So I finally got tired of the one side falling out all the time, and then actually, like, I lost one of those when I was listening to only one, and the other one came off. So I went ahead and bought another set, and you know, the price was a little steeper than I thought they were. So, but luckily I found a set that was, I guess, clearance, because it was maybe the color or whatnot. Now there's two different things to them. These have a Kevlar cord that's supposed to keep it from tangling against itself, because it doesn't get stuck against itself. I've still kind of found I've had problems with it tangling up and everything, and but for the most part it stays untangled. It's easy to pull apart, but it has this little clip too, and you clip it on your shirt, and that kind of keeps it from rustling around. So I don't know if some of you have like the earphones that you can talk into and for your phones, but they can hear every time you're rustling around the cord. So that kind of helped keep that from hearing that noise. So this second set, like I said, looks like this, and of course they're a little more, this is just the traditional kind of rubber that you'd see on most of the earphones. So they do kind of stick to each other a little bit more. But the thing was, is I had the smaller size, you know, came with it. So, you know, I put it in, and it's kind of like, oh, cool, but I mean, it just, after running, I mean, they just popped out. And they weren't quite staying in, and I went back to the store thinking, okay, well, you know, can I just get some earbuds? Or I should say, when I bought those, I was looking just for the earpieces, and they didn't have it. Well, inside the box, in the directions, and I don't know if they really want this like super public or whatever. I mean, you know, don't take advantage of this. The fact that you take a picture of it in your ear, and they can tell by how it's fitting in your ear whether you have the right size or not. And they sent me, and I'd actually made a video already about getting those. And this is what I was talking about customer service, is they, you know, basically just sent me the next two sizes to be sure that, you know, they didn't send me one pair, still didn't fit, send me another pair. So they sent two pair. But in that video, and I'll show a little clip right here as I'm saying it, but I was doing that video, and as I opened the box, one, I thought it was a pretty big box to be getting just a little set of earphones in. But I opened it up, pulled the paper out, and lo and behold, there was nothing in there. So I wrote the guy, and their response was always quick. That first time I wrote, I got a response the next day when I sent in the photo of the earpieces. And then this time I sent him a video that I was making and said, hey, you know, check out minute, you know, 2 or 2:30 or whatever. And the box ended up being empty. So I wasn't trying to scam him out of some more earphones or anything. I just thought, you know, I felt bad that they shipped air. to me, you know, basically a receipt and a deal. So they felt really bad about that. It's simple, you know, I understood, simple mistake. I'm not going to complain much because, I mean, they're doing it for nothing anyway, not even charging shipping to get them. But I reported that to them, and next day I received now just an envelope mailer, and let me see. So we're gonna open these up and see what size we got here. And there we go. So we got me those next two sizes up, and it looks like actually that's the pair there that I'm gonna need. And then I'll put those on. And so, like I said, I mean, that was a pretty cool customer service. I haven't had that kind of service when dealing with even some of the major name companies. They have a lot of hoops to get through, or who to contact, and things like that. And I understand, because a lot of people try and scam everybody. So, but I think it's probably partly the cost of the item. I mean, that's basically what you're paying for, is their design, that they have this coolly designed, because underneath it, it's pretty much, you know, a standard earphone, you know, underneath. So you're paying for their design. I don't know if that's patented or whatnot, and that's probably the fact that they charge that much for it, is so that they can do their great customer service and take care of you when they don't quite fit. So that's it. That's the YurBuds. I'm not endorsed or sponsored by them or anything like that. I like when I like a good product, and I like to talk about it. So that's it. Chris at optimaltriathlete.com. And so, you know, if you're looking for some earphones and having troubles with them fitting, try those out. Catch you later.